she jumping in late or?
No, she's not going to make it.
Teaching. Yeah.
Okay.
I do not think Tandy's going to make this one.
My dog keeps passing gas. It's super smelly.
Exciting.
Super exciting.
Yeah, still got a few shows coming up. They've been great. They've been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
How was the Coronation Theater?
It was good. It was really nice theater. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great venue.
Michi's a cat.
Michi's a cat.
Michi's a cat.
Sleepy cat, by the way.
Cat Michi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you get up for 1 second in this house, and that's it.
What happens when you have 18 cats in your house, Amici?
Yep.
Every surface is covered in cat.
You think there could have been a superhero named Catman that could have worked?
That could have worked? Ooh.
Catman.
I mean, sure, but what? I don't know. What does powers be? Taking naps.
He's agile like a cat, I guess.
Why wouldn't he go with like a lion or a panther? Like a Black Panther.
Basically, Black Panther is Catman. Is that what you're saying?
He's Catman, yeah.
Catman.
Black Catman.
Mm-hmm.
That was the original pitch. It's like, I'm digging everything but the name. Like the image.
Yeah, the curious minds want to know. Benita's asking, why is the cat on screen? We're going to try this out today.
So new improv with a cat. Maybe we'll get some cat fans.
We asked Amici to sit on the bench for this one, and got the cat. What's the name of the cat?
That's Delaney.
We got Delaney sitting in for us today, and Tandy is out. So the show's already off to a great start.
Yeah, I'm off doing some other things tonight. So Delaney's gonna sit in. She's really good at improv.
Yeah, I mean, if you can just like interpret for the cat, that would be good.
Yeah, she's got lots of opinions that she wants to share as well. So
this is a podcast. Can't Tell Us Nothing podcast where you can share your opinions. We can have discussions, talk about whatever. Use any of that to inspire improv scenes right here, right at Houston, Texas, y'all. R.I.P. Big Pokey. He passed out at a show recently. What was the song I know of his? Oh, of course he's on Sitting Sideways. Why not? Ballin' Parlay. Yeah. Should play some Big Pokey later. But yeah, today I think I don't know, Amici, you shared a story. I don't know if you want to talk about that or have the cat talk about it. And then we also you'll talk about it?
Yeah. We can do you want to share it? And
yeah. And also Benita Miles, how's your day going? I don't want to forget about you in the chat showing us love. Hope your day is going well. But yeah, I can share it. All right. Well, so the headline is Eugene Amodadzi, world's fastest accountant, stuns athletics with sub 10-second 100 meters.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess this guy has been an accountant for the last, I guess, his whole professional life, but he's always been pretty quick. He just started running as an amateur, and he's worked his way up to the professional level. So he's 30 years old now, and
This
is
guy right here?
Yeah.
All right.
And he's taking on the best in the world and doing pretty good. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
So by day he was an accountant.
Yes.
And then one day around 30.
Yeah.
Well, you started taking up athletics at 26.
26, yeah. Yeah, sound like, yeah, there's a bit there with one of his friends just at home was just like, hey, I think you're as fast as those guys. And he's like, yeah, I am. And it was actually true this time. Sitting around with your friends talking about these superhuman athletes on TV. Like, yeah, but we're as good as them. And turns out he actually was.
It's funny. I asked my friend the other day, who's I think he's like 35. I was like, man, when's the last time you ran just full speed? It's as fast as you can. I think it was like 2011 or something like that. Like, what situation were they in where they saw him running like an Olympic sprinter? I wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah. John, you're muted. On the Brooks in the chat.
I was on mute. Well, first of all, I would say I thought it was the middle dude when I heard fastest counting. I immediately thought, it's not that I've never met black accountants, but it just doesn't do him justice putting the white dude in there.
Hey, why didn't they center him?
Yeah, they center him.
Gotta guess who he is.
And I'm like, dang, that dude was an accountant. But when you say it's the other guy, I'm like, oh yeah, he looks like he's been sprinting his whole life, training. A sub 10 second. First of all, a sub 11 seconds, 100 meters is extremely fast. I don't know any adult males who aren't track runners that could run a sub 11 second 100 meter dash. For all my track friends out there, you can verify that information, but I can pretty much put some money on that. To run under 10 seconds, we're getting in the fastest human beings of all time. And this guy didn't have I'm assuming he didn't have that years and years upon years. Like he didn't run track in high school. Like, I need to know more information, because if he just woke up one day and he was just
I think it said he ran as like a teenager, but then went to college, stopped running, and was just living his life, and then picked it back up again. Yeah,
he could have like a career in from couch to like sub 10 second meter sprinting training course, and probably make millions of dollars, because like you said, like I've been running full speed in competition since I was 4 years old. And I could say it's probably been about 3 or 4 years since I ran full speed at 35, right? By the time I was 29, I wouldn't have been able to get up, even train for a year, and be in the top 5% of humans. So to me, that's remarkable that his giftedness to do that. I wonder how fast he is at actually doing accounting, though. Like,
that's the question.
That's the question. Because if misreading, it's like he's the fastest accounting alive. Okay, so does he do a lot of journal entries really quickly? Is he
Your
great
books
at,
are balanced
immediately, quickly. Yeah.
To me, that would be as
taxes
impressive.
are early.
Yes.
Somehow he submits them early.
That would probably be a more lucrative skill set, in my opinion. But that's how I initially thought it was. Okay, this guy's one of the fastest accountants in the world. What does that mean? Oh, he literally runs and outruns every accountant ever. Okay, that makes
shows up to the accountant games, and he's just the fastest.
The accountant games. They would be so mad. They would be so mad.
I'd be super mad.
We cut to the accounting games after the first race. Oh, hold up. Yo, did you guys see that guy?
Yeah, he was like a
blur.
Yeah.
What was that? There's no way that dude's an accountant.
No,
no way.
Look at his muscles.
Yeah, I have no muscles.
No, I'm always working. Yeah, I ain't got time to go to the gym.
Yeah, I got to crunch these numbers. Yeah. I have, my dexterity is good. I can type quite fast, but I thought this was for fun. Thought we were doing this for charity or something. This guy's taking it too seriously.
Yeah,
I don't think he's really an accountant.
You don't think so?
There's no way. There's no way someone that fast will be doing.
Well, I mean, his shirt says he works for Ernest and Young, so maybe he is.
What? EY?
Yeah,
You work for E? I don't. Let me run the
I think
numbers.
he's a
here.
ringer or something.
Yeah, let me run the numbers here. I got
Okay.
to pull on my phone. Let's see, an accountant this age, probably about 30.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How those trial balances coming?
Oh,
Hey. Hadn't seen you at the games before.
Oh, yeah, I've just been studying for my PhD in financial statistics and accounting, and
Mm-hmm.
I saw a little bit of this online that they're having some accounting games. I figured, what the heck? Let me get out here and stretch the old calf muscles up.
Okay. Is your name Usain Bolt?
I
I
don't
feel like I've seen your face before.
You
like to be.
do
It's
look
not how you
familiar.
pronounce
Yeah.
my name. My name is
Uh-huh.
Usain Bolt. The T is silent. Usain Bolt.
Okay. Maybe
I don't.
you're right.
I get why it gets misinterpreted all the time, but Usain Bolt is my name. I am a devout mathematician. I love counting money, and every now and then I just like to go for a nice little jog.
Okay.
Just real quick jog.
That's. I mean, usually, not to toot my own horn, but I typically come in first at these games, and it's a struggle. Like everybody puts up a good fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're a lot
You go to-
closer. Yeah,
Yeah, real close. But that wasn't the case for you.
yeah. Usually,
No.
18 seconds is enough to win. The 100-meter dash, Antoine does in 18 seconds.
18
I normally
seconds.
come in about 18.5, and we're pretty good.
Men of our age and our size, that is statistically
that's
average.
just statistically, when I look at the population amongst all the humans that have ran that, I think it is sub-average. I just in my quick estimate, but you know what,
But
guys?
my estimates don't agree. My estimates say this is actually slightly above average, if we're
Especially for
depending on the
accountants.
sample size. And
Well, it's just judging by how quickly you guys finished the race, your estimates must be a few years behind the new latest math tools and statistics. So it's just water under the bridge, guys. I typically don't like coming to these field day-esque events because I get bullied, and I sense that you guys are trying to bully me, and I just wanted to come and just socialize with other accountants, share the love of math and money. And I just feel like, every time I try to come out here and, do that, it's always a problem. I mean, today I really tried to slow it down. I was like, let me just go 30%, 30% full throttle. It's not even a half throttle, just a little bit over a quarter throttle. And I just feel like, coming in at 9.7, I was like, Jesus.
Okay. Now, first, I was gonna be on your side, but then you said that was 30%, and that doesn't track with my calculations. There's no way a man of your size and your stature compared to us, who's also an accountant, some of the best accountants in the city, who are doing this for charity,
Absolutely.
would not be running 30. You had to be at 100%.
Oh, it wasn't 100%. I mean, but let's just let bygones be bygones here, right? We're not going to have to go back and forth. I'm really just trying to build my network here, and it just seems like nothing I do allows me to be a part of this group of accountants. Yesterday I was swimming with the swim club, and beat everybody in that, and I never swam a day in my life. Couldn't believe it. I actually thought I was drowning, and I came out of the water, and they gave me an award, said first place.
Insane. What a nice guy.
I can see some people really being jealous about it. I know guys right now who've been running track every day, taking all the supplements, all the training, paying all this money, and this dude's just like part-time Olympian. Like, oh shoot, I forgot to train today. It's 8:00. Let me finish these reports, get a couple of sprints in, and you're dusting 98% of the world.
Yeah, sometimes genetics could be like the ultimate reality check. Like,
oh my god, yes.
Like you tell kids you work hard enough, you can do whatever you want, but that's not entirely true. Sometimes you just can't do it.
Yeah,
like other people. Other people are literally just born to do it a little bit better than you are.
You could, yeah. Your only shot is they get hooked on drugs or something, and it like tapers off their abilities. But I remember seeing LeBron James in high school, and the first time I heard about LeBron James was playing football. It's like, yeah, it's this guy who's a tight end, and I was looking at film, and he was like a Hall of Fame football player playing in high school as a sophomore, and you're like, oh my god, this dude, do we ever got to play against them? And they were like, no, he's not even really. That's not even his best sport. His best sport is basketball. He's like the greatest high school basketball player of all time. It's like, what? And then you watch him fill up a high school arena, and you see his guy, and you're like, this dude has muscles, shoulder, well-formed jawline in high school. There's no way anybody at 16, 15 can, will have the body, speed, agility, and skill set to match this dude. Like, and he's put in maybe a lot of hours in basketball, but not enough to be that far ahead of the group. So when you talk about genetics, it was clear watching the guy in football. Sometimes I would argue football is not a sport. Football and baseball is a sport that you can kind of see the difference in genetics in not only because it's different skill positions, but in basketball, you really see it. You're like, this dude is 6'8", he is fast, he can jump, everything it means to be great at this sport, he was born with. Like, he's 7 foot. Like, even if you see a 7 foot or like a 6'5", 13-year-old boy who looks like he's like a baby elephant, he's not even coordinated. You're like, dude, you get it together, you can go to the league.
Yeah, you get it together.
You can stop falling over your shoestrings, dude. You got a job. You got a shot, And it's a guy who's like 5'10", 5'5", hoops 12 hours a day, can hit every shot, and you're still like, nah, man, you're good, but this 6'7" dude, I'd rather take my chances with him, man. So, yeah.
Should there be like another league for shorter people? Should it be like a height base? You're like, I'm not even bother watching.
Well,
everything was lowered. What is like the nets were lowered?
Have you ever seen Rucker Park game or like any of the street ball? Like that could arguably
street ball, yeah,
that could arguably be entertaining. Because like a guy that has game is a guy that has game, in my opinion, right? Like
Benita Miles says petite league.
Yeah, all petite players, all Muggsy Bogues type players, just hooping on each other. That would be hilarious. First of all, just hilarious. But yeah, I think it would. I mean, arguably the WNBA, right? Like they're not the tallest basketball players on the planet, and people watch them, and some people don't. But yeah, I've always wanted to see a women's football league, tackle football league, and they had a little bit of that back in the day. And I've played against women who were in full pads and wanted to get hit. But I want to see a league like UFC league, a women's football league. And I don't want it to be sexy either. I don't like sexy football. I want to see them rough, tough, helmets flying off.
I'd watch that, man. That sounds fascinating to me.
Oh, super fascinating.
Yeah, and not sexy. It doesn't need to be sexy.
No,
Put them in outfits just like the guys do.
Just like that.
I'm gonna see him throw, get tackled, get blocked.
Yep.
I want to see the touchdown dances.
Yep. Yeah. I think it would be very liberating for women if they created a league like that. I mean, imagine like the JJ Watt version of in the women's NFL league. You know, think how many. Yeah, I mean, just I'm not gonna go into this because I don't want to get too into a bag, but
I will say this: what is the sport? If a woman is built like a football player or like a linebacker, like what is the sport for her right now?
Shot put. I've seen a lot of D lineman looking ladies. When I say that, no defense, meaning you have the body type where if I had a ladies football team, I would want you on my D line. Let me clarify that. Shot put wrestlers. I've seen some lady wrestlers for sure. I will get some lady wrestlers to be some linebackers. So here's a secret, right? So there's a legendary soccer player named Jamel Johnson. She came from my high school, and my high school had a ton of All-American athletes. This girl went to Tennessee. She was Hall of Famer at Tennessee. She was a goalie. And what I found out about ladies who are goalies is they have amazing hands if they're good at their job. This girl had unbelievable hands. So I would have ladies who are goalies. I'll transition them into receivers, straight up. They have some of the best natural hands and hand-eye coordination because they have to catch a ball coming off someone's foot with people running at them, you know, and it could go anywhere, right? So they're agile, they can bend, all that. So I could put together a women's team in football. I would have to figure out, like, I don't know, quarterbacking and all that. Maybe someone that had a quarterback dad or something. But nonetheless, yeah, I would do it. I'll get a short running back, short, stout, big thighs. You know,
we got to a knock on Michi's door.
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Terrell. Hey, I'm from your daughter's school. I got a bit of an offer. Is that a cat?
Yeah.
You're a cat man. I thought so. It's good. I got two cats of my own. But I wanted to offer you, well, not you. I have an offer for your daughter, but I wanted to run it by you. The school is putting together something a bit experimental. And we think your daughter would be a great fit.
Okay. What is it?
Are you familiar with the sport of American football?
Yes.
Great.
I've seen it. Yeah.
We think that your daughter would go great on our team that we're going to put together. We got a few other schools in the area putting together a team of their own. And we think that she would be fantastic on our front line, on our offensive line. So how does that sound to you, sir?
I mean, I'm not playing, so if she wants to do it, I guess it's up to her. But
hello, sir. I'm the assistant coach, Coach Harrison, and I will be coaching the offensive line on this team. And I just want to tell you that your daughter is what we like to say in the box. It's a football word we use when a player's got all the right dimensions to him. Your daughter, being an offensive lineman, you got to have big, broad shoulders. You got to have big hands. You got to be able to kind of do a little sumo wrestler dance to shuffle back and forth. And I think your daughter just fits the profile, if you don't mind. I could turn that into a high school All-American is what I'm saying.
Let me ask you this, sir. Have you ever seen your daughter tackle anybody?
No, I have not. This is we're a Christian household. We teach people.
Would you like your daughter to tackle you right now to show you how gifted she is, sir?
I'm confident that your daughter could tackle any one of us right now. You could just point one of us out, and she would come at us like a cannonball.
Oh, okay. Well, how about you, Coach? I mean, you look You look pretty sturdy. Maybe she could tackle you.
maybe she could.
Maybe she could, but Coach is one of the greatest running backs of all time in Houston. He only got tackled one time in his career, and that was
one time your whole career
after he got married. That's what we like to say, So I don't want to hurt her confidence by her trying to tackle him. Now, me, I didn't had double knee surgery 5 weeks ago. So if you see now, that's why I'm leaning on these two canes right now. It wouldn't be good for her to tackle me.
One of your cats could probably knock him over.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But you,
well, I mean, thanks for coming. You should probably be at home resting, but I guess this is really important to you guys.
This is really important.
This is really important to us.
We are building a classic team, and we need your daughter.
This could be history making, sir. Your daughter could be part of history.
Okay. So what? She's upstairs in the room doing her homework. You wanted to come down right now, tackle me out here on the lawn. Is that what you're saying?
That is what we're saying.
That's exactly what we're saying.
Okay, whatever she wants to do, whatever I can do to help her future, I'm willing to do it.
That sounds amazing, sir.
That's what we love to hear. You're a supportive father. You're probably a great owner to your cats. You look decently sturdy yourself.
Thank you.
So,
and if you don't mind, sir, I've been taking a look at this here cat. And we do have an opening for a cornerback on our defense.
And scene.
Cats would be awesome.
It's not in the rule book.
It's not in the rule. Say a cat can't play cornerback. Where's that in the rule book?
But yeah, that'd be. And all female non-sexy football, you can watch that.
Oh, definitely.
That's the main sport that hasn't been. You got women's baseball / softball. You got women's soccer.
Women's UFC, women's boxing. UFC. So the brutality argument is not. You got women in the military. Well, so are we saying that football is too precious to let our ladies go get CTE? We need more women CTEs. Why
not? Speaking of a Christian household, John, you had a video for us.
Jesus, man, this water keeps splashing on me. I do. Let me.
I have it up. I can.
Okay. Let me before you let me intro this video. So I like to scour. Shout out to my sister, but I like to scour the internet at night, and I'm always looking for something that represents can't tell us nothing, right? Meaning someone who is so into their thing, there's nothing you can do to change their mind about it. Don't matter how ridiculous it is. Doesn't matter how potentially scammy it is, right? It's the confidence and the complete belief in the BS or whatever that person has. And of course, I have a really religious background. I consider myself a religious person. People don't like to say that today. Well, I still hold a little bit of my spirit in religion. But every now and then I find some religious content that, to me, I guess illuminates the parts of religion that other people struggle with, right? And this specific gentleman named, excuse me, I believe his name is Pastor or Bishop Citronelli. This guy has started to, he created a TikTok and a YouTube channel to showcase his exorcisms. Now I'm going to ask the audience and Ctun, right? Do you think this guy is really doing exorcisms, or is this complete BS, right? Like we're going to give you tell me what you think about it, talk about it afterwards, and I'll tell you what I think before. I don't want to tell you that before we show it, but so you can kick the video off. That's not the video. I must have sent the wrong video.
This isn't the
You know,
video.
that's hilarious to see on.
That's Citronelli. It says right there.
Yeah, it's the one, but it's actually you got to hear.
Oh, the audio
I
isn't right.
I got the real video. I got a different one. I'm gonna.
Okay, all right.
Because I need you to hear the pastor actually doing the exorcism. That one was a music video covering that, and I actually sent the wrong one. Shout out to that dude who did it. That was hilarious too. And since you're seeing part of the video, what you are witnessing is a sex demon. He calls it a semen demon. This is a woman who has had many affairs and sexual relations and has came to Pastor Ciccinelli to exorcise those demons. Let's check the video.
Look, oral sex demon. You see oral sex? Look, oral sex. Look. You oral sex. Use oral sex. Let that sperm of that man out. Ow! You demon.
Yes.
Ow!
Yes.
Hey, let go. Let go.
The demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week. And I told him after that I need deliverance. And since then my private part is itching. Yes.
Okay. Who are you? What? Who are you?
All right. So, real quick, just in case anyone's just listening to an audio of this, there was a woman who looked like she was about to throw up.
Oral sex. Let that sperm of
There.
that man out.
And then she's like, I guess, giving some testimony. And then when she's done, he bops her on the head.
Sorry, this video has a lot. Jesus.
Bopped her on the head right afterwards. Oh my God.
So let me quick question, right? Before to kick this off, all right. If you were somewhere, if someone took you to their church, you know, you guys are like, church not my thing, cool. But let's just say for whatever reason, right, took it to the church and you saw that in the church, first thing you guys are thinking.
First thing I'm thinking is I'd be at a loss for words, and then I'd be like, oh no, all of these people are crazy. That'd be my first thought. If I'm being real, my first thought is like, oh no, everyone here has lost their minds. If this is this is a normal Sunday.
Yeah, he has many of them. There are many of them. Like you could search, check it out, TikTok, Pastor Citronelli, or you can go to his website. But he's posted all of his interactions against demons, and there's one that says the demon challenges him to exercise, and it is hilarious, super hilarious.
What about you, Amici?
I mean, yeah. Almost like you, like a little bit speechless to start with, but like lots of questions, right? Like, it's like, oh, the demon did this to me, and then the next night,
She said last week the demon visited her. So
yeah,
like
the demon came back last week. So
same time next week.
Yeah, you guys like dating, hanging out? What's going on?
Dating the demon.
Yeah, Benita says BS. She says,
Call him BS. Yeah, I'm saying BS too, man. The reason I'm saying BS, here's the main reason why I call it BS. And I've thought about this because I watched it about 100 times. Semen doesn't just stay in your stomach.
that's where you got scientifically. That happened last week.
Well, demon semen actually stays in your body longer.
Let's chart this out.
Yeah, it stays in her
the
stomach.
half-life of demon semen.
And she spits it out a week later. That's pretty erroneous. Yeah, he called it an oral sex demon. I didn't even know that there was a such thing as an oral sex demon, and I really don't understand. Like, I have a thing against cults. That's my thing. Anything that sounds or becomes culty, when you want me to drink the Kool-Aid, meaning there's something that natural law, right? Natural, everyone in any place of the world would, if they can understand what you're saying, would be like, that doesn't sound right, but you want me to believe it anyway, is culty. And that falls in that bucket. Woman shows up, she looks like she's like unsucking a demon dick, right? That's what I'm assuming she's doing. Or she's sucking one and then he's making her stop. I don't know. That, like you said, I had too many questions about what I'm seeing and what happened. Like, I'm assuming because she spit that she was reverse sucking a demon dick and it came back up. But it doesn't explain the like slap on the head. No. That's just like, I never understood that. And I remember watching a video where I saw some what they call the faith healers, which is walking around and he just slapped like 100 people on stage. They was all falling, just smack, 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 and they was like, I was like, I would hate to do this job. You gotta catch all these fake ass people falling. Like, that would be, what would I doing with my life? This is what I'm doing.
You gotta catch people fainting over
fake.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
it's weird because my wife doesn't mess with the demon stuff, but I have questions, and whenever I hear stories about like, if I think about it too long, it just falls apart. Like the whole concept around it. Like I get, like, for example, this one is why would a demon target her? Out of all the people,
he's down to suck, I guess, right? He's like, I need to get my rocks off. Which one of these spirits is the most likely to blow even dick? This one who goes to church. Apparently.
Yeah, why the churchgoers though? There's plenty of people who don't go to church.
Yeah, why do they go?
You ain't gonna go talking about it and
yeah, maybe
spitting your semen everywhere.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Holy shit.
What's another situation where you said someone told you a story? Because I've heard many demon and ghost anecdotes, right? And I feel the same way about demons as I do aliens. I have no idea to prove they exist. Is it plausible? Yeah, possibly, right? But the stories don't hold up when you actually.
Yeah, the stories don't hold up. And also, if we're comparing demons to aliens, this age-old debate, there are actual scientific reasons why their aliens could exist through probabilities and how planets exist. I don't know any scientific backing for why demons would exist, other than anecdotal accounts.
True. I'll give you that point too. Only reason I say possible is we don't know a lot about human consciousness, and we don't know a lot about everything, so I can't rule it out. But there is nothing that will make me undoubtedly say, yeah, there's no way that there can't be demons. I mean, my friend at church, she blew one and then spit up the demon semen right in church, dude. I saw my own eyes. That it was, who would do that just voluntarily unless there was a demon? Mental health, that's who. But yeah, I put him in the same boat because when I hear alien abduction stories, I get the same feeling, right? Like, it's kind of like,
yeah, alien abduction stories are awful.
How and why?
There was one recently in Vegas. Dude said there's some 8-10 foot tall people in his backyard. Or not people, non-humans. No evidence, no in the age of camera phones, not a single picture. No sign that they were there.
Big Brother
in his backyard.
Yeah, come on, man.
They're like, sup? And then they left.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? And don't give me because you were looking into something and found something that no other person in history's found, so they wanted to come send you a message. Way easier ways to do that.
We cut to three demons in a break room. Hey, Steve, you seeing that girl?
Yeah,
Man.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh man.
But she's not seeing me. If you understand where I'm coming from.
No. I get you. But like, we got real demon work to be doing. You can't. I feel like you're distracted. Seeing
Hey,
these
let me
human
have my
women.
fun. Let me have my fun. Okay.
listen. When I got through my demon training and they gave me this badge,
Yeah.
I took it with the most pride. All right. I don't get all the benefits of being a demon just because they're there. I don't go around just abusing my authority. I am a by the book demon. All right. I go out on the beat every night.
Yeah.
I torture the souls on my route.
Okay.
That's the ones that are, ready to be possessed. I don't go and fornicate with them. I'm not a sex demon.
No. And you didn't used to be either, Steve.
No, I didn't. But
Be a hardworking demon like the rest of us.
I know. But I'm bad. What can I say?
No. You're bad. We're bad. No, you're the bad type of bad. We're bad, but you're
right.
bad.
You guys
bad.
follow the rules. I don't follow the rules. What's yeah?
It's not.
So who's a better demon?
I'm not going to get into this debate again. We always get into who's a better demon. The one who isn't fucking around with humans is the better demon.
Yeah.
They're going to get you in the end. They're going to get you in the end, man.
Have you been on a date with a human woman?
Nope, straight up.
You gotta open your mind, man. You gotta open your mind.
Okay, tell us why should we? Why should we engage the humans? I remember what it was like to be 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, what was it like?
It was horrible.
It sucked.
I died in 15 years because there wasn't enough food around the world. All right, my mom died.
There's enough food around. There's enough food around now. You get to go to nice restaurants. You just take over a human man's body. You take a human woman to a nice restaurant.
You didn't take her to a nice. You took her to a nice restaurant, Steve.
I did.
Oh
and you know what?
God.
At the end of it, I said, "Oops, I don't have my wallet," and she paid for it.
What?
Yeah, you can do that.
I think you have a problem, man. I think you need to see somebody to get. You're addicted to like women and dating, and it's not right. It ain't right. You gotta come to my demon church, right? Talk to a demon pastor.
Man, you don't believe in that stuff. You don't believe in that stuff. Come on, man.
Come on, dude. We do. We absolutely believe in it. And you know what, man? I should report you. You should not be possessing people to fornicate with humans and take them on dates. You should be possessing them and taking their souls. That is our currency, all right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be saving the souls to be a wealthy demon.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Yeah. If you let's do this. If you don't come to our church, we will report you.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll come.
All right. It's on Saturday at night.
Saturday night,
11 p.m.
11 p.m. service
until 3 a.m. in the morning.
Okay, I might be a little bit late.
Not fall asleep.
I might be a little bit late.
Late?
I got a date at 7. Okay.
Cancel it, Steve. That's what this is all about.
Yeah.
Cancel the date.
Or you better finish that date early. You better be done at 9 so you can get back to demon church.
We cut to that date. Oh, you're eating fast today.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
This food's really good. I actually got to get to church in a couple of hours, so yeah. Thought we could hurry this along.
Soon? Mm-hmm. The night's just getting started.
I know. I should tell you right now, I forgot my wallet, so you may pay for this at the end of it.
I expect it's funny you forget your wallet when you possess another human. Like that's it's amazing that you can do those two things.
Excuse me, Bob. I sent you an email about those reports. I didn't know I was going to catch you tonight at dinner. Did you get a chance to respond to those trial balance reports?
Get out of here.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, we should probably leave. Yeah, the guy just killed over. But I don't think
he'll be all right in a few
church
hours.
tonight.
Yeah. Do you want to come?
Do I want to come?
Yeah.
Okay.
We cut to the demon church. Now, everybody, I hope that you all have enjoyed yourselves with our wonderful demon choir. They have sung so well. I love those songs that just rip the soul in half. It's just amazing. Give them a hand. Give them all a hand. But I'm going to jump right into this sermon. All right. This has been bestowed on me by our dark Lord and Savior. Right before this, I just got hit with a message, and I just want to let y'all know that times are changing. We are no longer in traditional times. Demons are not sneaking up on children and scaring them out of the closet anymore. They are sleeping and fornicating with their parents. And I don't mean in a torturing kind of way. I mean, they are going for pleasure. Well, you know, our dark Lord and Savior does not like that. And because of that, we're going to be a little honest today. I want anyone in here who has done that in the past week or two to stand up and confess your positive times to our dark Lord.
Okay, well, I guess you'll come with me.
I'm looking.
Yeah, I've done it last week. I'm probably gonna do it in a little while here too.
Oh,
hi.
Yeah, I actually brought a date.
Oh, you brought one of them into our.
I brought a human woman.
Excuse me, young lady. Are you? Have you confessed your soul and spirit to the Dark Lord?
No, I'm not quite sure how this all works.
Well, you should
come here on.
In order for this to be a healthy relationship in our Dark Lord's eyes, you need to commit to the belief of his ways. You must be an equally yoked couple. You love Satan. He loves Satan. We all love Satan. As our choir just got done singing here.
Wait. What are you talking about? Like,
what are you talking about?
To get married or something?
You want to get married? Yeah, we're dating right now.
Yeah,
we're
dating. We're just having fun.
Yeah. We're having fun.
Okay.
This is actually my first time seeing his actual body.
Yeah.
It's not bad. He looks like Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
We don't like to call him Usain Bolt down here. We like to refer to him by his dark Lord and Savior name, Usain Bolt.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Well, it sounds like you two have a little bit of a flame between each other. I would like you to meet me in my quarters afterwards, and we will get to the bottom of this relationship. And I will continue my service bashing the relationship, if you guys don't mind.
We cut to the couple outside of his chamber. I don't think we should be doing this. Like, let's just leave.
No, it'll be fine. Like, we'll go in there real quick. We'll hear what it's saying, then we can go. It'll be kind of rude to just run out on him, you know.
I thought we would come in here for a little bit, and we go back home, and we'd fornicate a little bit more. This is turned to a whole thing. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I know.
Door slowly opens.
Oh, look, he's ready for us. It'll be quick. 5 minutes in, out, and we're out of here.
In and out. Get back. We'll fornicate. Okay.
You all may enter the chambers.
Okay.
Well, I just got done speaking with our Dark Lord and Savior again, and he wants me to hear your confession about this relationship, all the details he is inquiring about, So spare none to me. All right. Let me know everything. That's how the Dark Lord wants this. He wants to know everything about this fornicating relationship, and he will deem it okay, as he has just shared.
So how does this work? Does he see things like God does, or does he not see anything? He has to get told through like the game of telephone.
He prefers telephone. He's not omnipotent like the guy up there.
God, yeah.
He
Okay,
likes to
so-
keep his ear down to the streets and listen to the birdies as we speak to him. I am
Cool. So we tell you, and you tell him.
You tell him.
That's it. I relay the message, and then he tells me his thoughts and feedback. I come back to you with my questions.
This is very complicated.
Seems like an inefficient way to operate.
Yeah.
Listen, we're not going to need to critique.
I'm a program manager up there. I can help you sort this whole thing out.
Oh, that sounds amazing. There may be some need for us to do
and see.
Inefficient hell.
That's the way it works, right? Like they no, you tell it to me, and I'll tell it to him, and then he'll tell it back to me, and I'll tell it to you all.
I'll tell you guys. But if you think about it, game of telephone, I always ask myself, what if they aren't hearing the message clearly, right? What if they're like, if he's speaking to them in an ancient language and they're missing like a few words, they're misinterpreting a few words and it tells a completely different message, or he cast a spell on an audience he didn't even know he did.
Your prayers are breaking up. I can't quite make it out.
God, I didn't catch the last phrase. That was everything. I want them to go in the sea.
Normally, I can hear them great. It's cloudy today. It's messing with the signal, I think. But yeah. Anyway, demons. It falls apart. Aliens, most likely out there. Are they here? Probably not. Most likely not.
Did you
High
see
probability of not.
Is Citronelli the guy's real name? Was it like his DJ name?
I think it's Ed Citronelli. I looked up. Yep, Ed Citronelli. He does do live streams. ED. He's from Arlington, Texas. His church is in Arlington, Texas. So of course, Texas likes to have their big churches. There says that there's tons of exorcisms. I saw one. It was actually a really attractive girl, and she posted a video the next day. She was like, "I haven't sinned." No, it was like 2 weeks later. She was like, "Oh, thank you, Pastor Citronelli. I haven't sinned or had any thoughts of sinning ever since that." Which, to me, if you look at any of the Christian information, a Christian will never say that once they are saved, they are never sin again. That's just impossible.
Can I say I have his real quick? I have his website up now, like right now. It looks like a musician, right? It looks like he's on tour.
Yeah,
there's like a concert.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. You're right. The marketing behind this thing is crazy. It actually gave me an idea. It was like, man, I would love to do a mockumentary of a pastor who just scams people. And the mockumentary is just them uncovering all of the scams. And one of them is fake exorcisms. Like, religion is such a powerful thing. If a person believes it, you can say whatever. You could throw a cup at them and say, "God told me to throw this cup at you." It's like, and you're like, okay, So when I think about it from a guy who has the marketing like this, he clearly looks handsome. Today is the most conspiratorial times probably since before books were written, and he just rides the wave. And the TikTok and YouTube just explodes him. I mean, we just watched The Exorcism, guys. Like, he exorcised the sex demon out of one of his members. That's, even if it's fake, it's pretty innovative. No one's ever went live doing an exorcism. And my thoughts were like, I thought the Catholic Church had a longer process and a harder time getting demons out. He's doing it every Sunday, man. He's the McDonald's of exercising, so there's entertainment there,
His Instagram is interesting too. Like one thing that gets me is like, who does his art? Like he has like someone designed this.
Mm-hmm.
Why prayer is your number one asset? And then like hands in the prayer motion, there's flames coming out of the wrist.
Mm-hmm. He's like one of those guys where you drive down the highway and you start seeing billboards and you're like, that's catchy but stupid, right? He just put those billboards on his Instagram and now he just puts a face to him.
He looks like he's getting paid.
Oh man.
There you go. Balling.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
I mean, that's why they do it, right? All the money, they got much money that his church is bringing in. Fake exorcism alone probably brings in a couple $1,000s every Sunday.
I kind of want, I don't know if you've seen Game of Thrones. All the demon types he exercises run with demons.
I hope so, but I don't think they do.
There's a character in Game of Thrones who was like a prophet-like character. But the thing with him is he always looked run down. Like he was like always like scrubbing the floor or something, and he just like wearing dirty clothes, but he was the leader of their whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where are those guys? I want to see a little bit more of those. This dude just in rags, like sweeping up in front. And you're like, is this a church? You're like, yeah, it's a church. Come on in.
Yeah, come on in. There's nothing, no chairs, just a table. The only thing that gets any love is what God, like it has to do with God. Like the Bible's like golden. You're peeing in a hole and shitting in a hole. It's marketing, right? Like
he's the type of guy where if you walk up and say, "Hey, man, could you wash my feet?" He'd be like, "Sure, go ahead, just have a seat." What do you think this guy would say? What would Ed say if I walked up to him and asked if you can wash my feet?
I don't think it would be. He would turn it into marketing.
Slap you in the head.
Wow,
demon.
Foot washing demon, get out of here!
Get out of here! Stupid questions, demon. Get out of here. Yeah. I mean, imagine if he has to have children, and children are bullshit detectors, especially with their parents. And I would love to interview one of his children. Like, when did you realize that my dad was full of shit? Off the record, right? Like, you have to know. Like, kids have to be like, man, dad's talking to demons. Well, I'm going to whisper to you that dad is a piece of shit, and then I'm going to ask him tomorrow if God told him what I told him, what I said. All kinds of stuff. At least, so. I don't know.
We cut back to Amichi's door. The coach is knocking on it again.
Oh, hey,
Mr. T. Good to see you. How's the cat?
Great.
Yeah, my cats are great too. Look, listen, first off, thank you so much for letting your daughter play for our team. She has been a phenomenal player. It's been wonderful having her here. Here's the thing. We've noticed that in the last few games and at practice, she's been a little bit more distracted. When we ask her about it, she just keeps saying like her dad's full of shit, and it's hard for her to focus. And we really want, this is going to be a history-making endeavor having a all-girls football team. So we really want everybody at their top and their best. So if you can just just let me know what she means by that, because she won't go into any more detail. Maybe why she thinks you're full of shit.
I've actually been sort of on and off possessed by a shit demon. Yeah, I don't have control over it. It doesn't do with me.
You said a shit demon?
Yes. Yeah.
What is it, sir? What is that?
It's a demon who's a piece of shit. Takes over my body, takes women out on dates, throws my wallet away so that and I gotta look for it. So yeah.
Sir, you expect me to believe? Come on, we're two men. My assistant coach isn't here right now.
Uh-huh.
You can be honest. You don't. It's not a shit demon. It's just you,
No,
right? Like
no,
it's literally just you being shitty to women you're dating.
I promise you, this is what happens. Okay, it's what I have no control over. So, this last Saturday, I blacked out, came to in this demon church. It's actually not far. Do you want to go? I didn't have a service in a little bit.
You want to take me to this demon church you woke up in? If this is what we need to do to get your daughter to be the best player she can be, then sure, I'll do it.
Okay, cool.
I'm an amazing
Let's do
coach.
It. All right, first we're gonna go dinner first because I'm kind of hungry. And then
And show. That's the Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. Thank you so much for hopping in. Please, if you're dating a demon, don't go to their church. I guess.
No, the signs.
Takeaways.
Go to Ed Citronelli's church if you are dating a demon or possessed. I would love to meet you before you go for us to do our own check, and then you go there so we can have a post exorcism interview, right? Like how was it, etc. You know,
It's changed. Yeah.
Cool. Any Amici, any parting words from you?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I might have messed that up. I'm sorry. Say that again.
Yeah, be good. Chase your dreams. You two can run a sub 10 second.
If you try hard enough. If you don't do it, then you're not trying hard enough.
yeah.
All right. Oh, and one last thing, we do this every first and third Tuesday of each month. So thank you for hopping on. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.